Hi there, you're with Simon here at English Coach, and today I'm here to talk to you about using your energy on a daily basis. So, every day we use our energy for a variety of things that include intellectual things related to courses and new information and studying and concluding ideas, different things that we use in our process of thinking, in our process of study. Then we have our professional time in which we are physically or mentally or even emotionally working during the day, and we are putting our energies into that work every hour, and we are trying to stay consistent and offer the same level of quality in that which we do. In fact, always trying to approach each little job and give it the best possible energy that we can. Also, in the area of staying fit and having exercise every day, which is quite a paradox because when we practice exercise, we use energy, but we also replace energy or make the body more capable of relaxing or renewing itself when we sleep. So that is quite a paradox, and that is part of what I wanted to talk to you about today. Notice that most of us need to do some form of exercise just so that we can sleep at night. Now, I'm not talking about those of you who are 20 years old, 25, even 30 years old. Maybe you can do your week of work without even 5 minutes of exercise and you can sleep like a baby, which is wonderful. But I'm talking about people generally over 35 who, and maybe even close to 35, who now feel that if they're not doing some form of exercise, they're sleeping much worse. Now, it's not something that you may be aware of. So, here, whether you're young or old, I want you to put these things together and imagine that perhaps you are sleeping badly or you are having more problems with your focus because you haven't been doing any exercise, and that this exercise would be able to help you not only sleep better but relax better in your weekend and relax better during your week, so that when you're sitting in your office, as I am now, you're able to work at a higher level, that you're able to pay more attention and have a higher level of focus. Now, you may think, oh, that's a bit of advice that everybody knows, and it's so obvious. So why should what's special, or what really should encourage me to take action on this? And I'll tell you what should make you take action on this, and that is that we're not just talking about your health here. We're also talking about your level of engagement in the job that you're doing. I talk to between 40 and 60 people a week about their habits and about their jobs and how they perform during the week. And I always come to the same conclusion, and that conclusion is a powerful one. Those who are doing everything that they can in terms of exercise, even if it's 15 minutes a day, are getting huge benefits for their lifestyle compared to the people that are not. The difference is black and white. It's huge. You can literally see on the person's face if they are a person who has been exercising, who has been doing that time every day, and therefore having a slightly more positive and a slightly more harmonious work period in their day. So when we talk about energy, I'm not really talking directly just about energy. I'm talking about energy in terms of exercise and sleep. Now, diet can come into this, but diet is a complex thing that needs to be talked about in other videos, perhaps. So I'm not going to be talking about diet today. I'm just talking about those two things exercise and sleep, and how these two things come together to give you more energy in your day to day. So let's say you start out and you say, okay, this guy that I follow on YouTube, he's mentioning that, I could get more out of my day by exercising, not just for my health, but for my general energy and for my level of focus at work, which is what I'm suggesting to you. Okay. And you say, okay, so I'll try that out. I'll see if it's true and I'll try it out for a week. Well, you can't just try it out for a week. You can try it out for a week, but you're not really going to get a real notion of what we're talking about here. Because what we're talking about is something that starts to become big or grow momentum after about a month. I think in some of the books that I read about habits and lifestyle changes, we say that it takes between 21 days and 1 month for you to change a habit, depending on the frequency. And in this case, we're thinking that you're doing it, almost every day, maybe 1 or 2 days off, right? So it's high frequency for about a month, and then you can change that habit, or you can introduce that habit, in this case exercise, into your life. And therefore, after 1 month, you have gained that habit, and then you can start reflecting on some of the ways in which you're feeling better. Can you do that in 2 weeks? Sure you can. But if you're evaluating yourself after 2 weeks, maybe you're telling yourself it's okay to stop, and that's not okay. So, because it's something that needs to become a lifestyle, right? But let's go back to what I was saying. So 30 days or 1 month, 21 days to 1 month, that's your habit. 3 months, that's your behavior. So it takes you 3 months to build a behavior until it's pretty natural for you to do a little bit of exercise every day, and then as a result, sleep a little better as well. Not talking about diet yet. 6 months to 7 months is the lifestyle. That's when it becomes almost part of your personality. It becomes more unnatural for you not to practice it. And that is where you want to get to if you want to have high energy in your life. If you are exercising every day, sleeping pretty well at night, giving yourself some pretty quality sleep because of the exercise that you have almost every day, and then at the end of 6 months or 7 months, you've been able to maintain that, you would be evaluated as a person of high energy. Even if you're just doing only cardiovascular exercises and you're not doing any kind of anaerobic exercises where you're lifting weights and things like that. But if you're combining the two, or you're doing, a mix during the week of different exercises, probably you're going to be doing really well. Nutrition aside, okay? Nutrition aside in this case. So talking about exercise, a few other things can make the difference, and that is meal times, which I'll put with diet and nutrition again, but also meditation. So meditation is a way for you to basically give your brain a shower. So give our body a shower in water, and give our brain and maybe some of our organs and our emotions a bit of a shower when we do meditation. And you'd probably be asking, how does meditation give your brain and your organs and your emotions a bit of a wash or shower? And the reason that is so is when you clean your mind of thoughts for 10 minutes or even 5 minutes, you give your brain and your emotions a chance to recharge a little bit. Even if you've slept very well that day, if you get up in the morning and give yourself a 10-minute meditation and focus exactly on clearing out your mind. Don't do guided meditation, just do a quiet, dark room meditation where it's very hard for you to keep your eyes closed. It's very hard for you to stay focused on the breathing in and out. Then you're doing the right thing. It's not easy. It's something that you can put into your daily habits with your exercise, and it's only another 5 minutes. So if you put it all together, I'm telling you, it's like this. You can get away with having a routine where you're doing 5 minutes of meditation and 15 minutes of exercise per day. If someone comes along and says it's not enough to become a bodybuilder or a dancer or a weight trainer or a marathon runner, I totally agree. But if you come along and say that's not enough to affect your day, they're lying, because it does affect your day. 5 minutes of meditation, 15 minutes of exercise will help you focus better, sleep better, and it will maintain your energy very high during the day. Remember, today we're talking about high energy. High energy. See if I'm not wrong. Take a small pad or pillow to sit on. Give yourself 5 minutes to reflect and clear out your head in the morning. Do your 15 minutes of aerobic or anaerobic exercise, and then get into your day and see how you feel after a few weeks and then after a few months. Okay, so that concludes my video today about high energy. I'm giving you examples from my personal life. These are things that I have done and I have observed that they bring these rewards for me, and I would also like to encourage you to try these things out and perhaps even integrate them into your behavior and then hopefully your lifestyle. Remember that all gains and all success are measured on the long term. So if you think you're just going to try it out for 2 weeks, good luck, but it's not really going to show you anything serious. Thanks a lot for being on my video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on English Coach.